everybody, my name is Heather Andrews and I own the Andrews Insurance Agency. If you're watching this video, that means you got a depopulation from Citizens. This is not a bad thing. You'd be surprised how many people call our office and are very upset about this. It's a fantastic thing. Citizens is a placeholder carrier. You're supposed to be with that carrier until we can get you to the admitted market. Yes, the prices of insurance in the past few years have been a little pricey, so we put a lot of people with Citizens just to help with the cost. But now that you're being moved to an admitted carrier, we can add some coverages on that you no longer have. So once you switch over fully to the new carrier, then we can add screen enclosure back, carport, covered porches, items like that, and raise your liability because Citizens does not cover any of those items. A lot of times people get confused when they say, oh, well, I'm being claimed by the new carrier, but I'm still with Citizens. So what happens until your renewal next year normally? You will still have your policy on Citizens paperwork. But let's say you make a claim, then you're going to go to the new carrier. So it's a little confusing, but don't worry, you are covered and we are here to help you. So what you're going to do is choose from one of the carriers. The guidelines for Citizens is that it must be at least 20% less than an admitted carrier. And there's other guidelines that go along there. One of the guidelines is you must have flood, either if you're in an X or AE zone. Just remember, the whole state of Florida is a flood zone. So right now, this year, it's 500,000 dwelling and higher, you do have to have a flood policy. Next year will be 400,000 and higher for the dwelling. Now remember, there's dwelling and there's value. Dwelling is how much it is to rebuild your home as it stands right now. Value is land, lot, location, supply and demand, and amenities, and that's how much you sell it for. We're not worried about the value of the home. We're just worried about the rebuild of the home. So if you have any other questions, please let us know. This is just our helpful hint to help you with the depopulation. But just remember, it is a good thing, not a bad thing. So just go and select which one you would like. If you would like our feedback on which carrier is best, let me know. We'd be glad to give that to you. But we are trying to make it a smooth process for everybody. And just remember, if your renewal comes next year with the new carrier and the price is a lot higher than we expected it to be, because this happens sometimes, we do have 30 days that you can sign a form and put you back with Citizens, but we have to do that very quickly. And a lot of times people send us notices and say, hey, did you know about this? We get the notices a day after you do, and we are working on them as fast as we can. But it does take us a little time to get to them. So just remember that when you get a paper from any of our carriers, we are working our fastest to get you taken care of, but we get them a whole 24 hours later than you do, and then we have multiple people that we are taking care of, but we are taking care of you. So let me know if you have any questions. Heather Andrews, Andrews Insurance. Bye, y'all.